So, oh my goodness, was that not the greatest video about Charles the Monarch, the Labradoodle? One of these days, I would love to have a Labradoodle. I have a lab right now, and it's a great dog, and I just think a Labradoodle would be so much fun. But back to the story at hand. Let's look at this clip that we watched about Charles the Monarch, and let's see if we can come up with the main idea from that clip. So obviously we know that the topic was the Labradoodle named Charles the Monarch. But we have some options for main ideas. Now keep in mind that there's not one correct answer. All of these are good main ideas, but there's one that's a little more correct than all the rest that fits the theme of the story. So let's look at these. So option A, Charles the Monarch was shaved to look like a lion. Well, yes, that is true. He was shaved to look like a lion. But is that what precipitated the story? Is that why they decided to air the story? Let's look at our other options. B, Charles the Monarch attends tailgate parties for Old Dominion University. Well, that is true. And that is the part of the reason he was shaved to look like a lion was because of Old Dominion University and their mascot. But is that the reason the story was aired? Let's look at this next one, item C. Charles the Monarch triggered several 911 calls when people mistook him for a lion. I'm thinking that's the reason they aired the story, because people were in a panic because they were driving and they saw what they thought was this baby lion running around. But let's look at our other option just to make sure. So item D, the Norfolk Police Department checked with the local zoo for the possibility of an escaped lion. Well, this is true, but that didn't happen until after all the 911 calls that were coming in. So our main idea for this passage, if somebody said, hey, what was that video you were watching? You could say, well, the topic was about the Labradoodle named Charles the Monarch. And the main idea about this video clip that aired was that Charles the Monarch was on the loose, triggered several 911 calls when people mistook him for a lion.